What happens to property owned before marriage? When entering a marriage, it's common to bring property acquired beforehand, such as real estate, vehicles, or financial accounts. Understanding what happens to these assets in the event of a divorce is crucial for anyone looking to protect them. In Illinois, the distinction between marital and non-marital property plays a key role in this process, and without proper planning, even property owned before marriage could be at risk during a divorce. Knowing how to maintain the non-marital status of these assets can be essential for safeguarding them. Illinois law and property ownership. In Illinois, property brought into the marriage is generally considered non-marital under the Illinois Marriage and Dissolution of Marriage Act, 750 ILCS 5/503. This means it is not automatically subject to division during a divorce. However, maintaining its non-marital classification requires careful attention. If a spouse mixes or commingles non-marital property with marital property, it can lose its non-marital status and become divisible. A lawyer with experience in family law can help determine the best steps to protect your assets before or during marriage. Key categories of non-marital property. Several types of property are considered non-marital under Illinois law. Property acquired before marriage, such as a home or a car. Assets received by gift, inheritance, or descent remain non-marital even if acquired during the marriage. Property awarded by court judgment to one spouse remains their own, as does any property acquired after legal separation. Assets exchanged for non-marital property maintain their classification. For example, if a non-marital home is sold and the proceeds used to buy a new property, that new asset also remains non-marital. Income or appreciation from non-marital property stays separate if kept apart from marital funds. How to protect non-marital property. Keeping your property classified as non-marital requires specific actions. Maintain separate accounts. Avoid mixing funds. For instance, keeping a savings account established before marriage separate from joint marital funds is crucial. Once you deposit marital income into that account, it can become marital property. Avoid retitling. If you retitle a home, vehicle, or other assets in both spouses' names, it can be reclassified as marital property. Keep detailed records. Thorough documentation of financial transactions is essential for proving an asset's non-marital status. This includes showing that marital funds were not used to maintain or improve the property. Prenuptial agreements. A well-drafted prenuptial agreement can ensure the protection of your assets in the event of divorce. It allows you and your spouse to clearly define which property remains non-marital. How Illinois courts handle property division. In Illinois, property is divided under the principle of equitable distribution, which aims for fairness, not an equal split. Courts first classify assets as either marital or non-marital. Non-marital property remains with the original owner, while only marital property is subject to division. Factors influencing the division of marital property include each spouse's contributions, the length of the marriage, and each party's financial situation. If non-marital property has been commingled with marital property, a lawyer can provide guidance on whether it can be traced and reimbursed to the non-marital estate. Keep property protected with proper planning. Protecting property owned before marriage is possible with the right precautions. By avoiding commingling, maintaining separate accounts, and considering a prenuptial agreement, you can secure your assets. Illinois law provides multiple tools for ensuring your non-marital property remains separate, but the process requires careful management and planning. If you're concerned about safeguarding your assets, Cohen Law LLC can help. With a clear understanding of Illinois law and the steps necessary to protect property, our attorneys are ready to assist you. Contact Cohen Law LLC at 312-835-2996 or visit our office at 1363 Shermer Road, Suite 228, Northbrook, Illinois, 60062, for personalized legal guidance.